What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Pleadling Out Podcast!
Yes, it is time once again for you to get them headphones in and whip them pedals out, because it is the Pleadling Out Podcast with your hosts, Mr. Sweet Jr., Chubb Didge, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. the Racist Killer.
I hate all you guys.
A.k.a. the Predator. Race is the big... it's more important than COVID right now. Is racial issue.
Racial issue.
I feel like if we handled every issue the way we handled COVID, we would solve all the world's problems. Like if they flooded the news with let's say they flooded the news with all the child molestation going on.
Yeah.
Every second is every story is oh, another kid got molested today. That's 100 kids that just got molested today. The numbers keep rising.
Everybody should keep their kids indoors.
Yeah.
Indefinitely for the next 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'd figure out a way to fucking solve it because it's all anybody could think about.
Yeah, and then parents would be so fucking tired of keeping their kids in the house. They'd be like, we gotta find these fucking predators. These predators.
These fucking chobo predators.
I hate you guys.
But they don't. I feel like those stories, they don't follow those stories that much.
No, they don't.
They should really push those stories a lot more. They really sweep those under the rug. The Catholic...
Well, it seemed kind of like they swept COVID under the rug for the first 2 months.
Yeah, and then it just blew the hell up. And it just got...
Yeah, maybe it's all... I don't know. I would think that shit would be very... the Epstein shit, if they did more Epstein shit, wouldn't that be very interesting to people? And, people would be all on board about it?
Yeah.
But, they don't even bother to...
It's oh, he killed himself.
why not, do a whole special on, who exactly was Epstein? And then fucking follow his whole fucking history. But no, that would
I didn't hear about Epstein unless... Sorry, I didn't hear about Epstein until Joe Rogan. Because Joe Rogan was always posting a bunch of those memes.
Before he got arrested?
Yeah.
No, it was after he killed himself.
But I heard about Epstein before he got arrested. I heard about the island, the pedophile, and I think they called it
Lolita Express or something. Yeah,
that was his. Yeah, I was hearing about all that shit.
Yeah. Have you guys seen this video about the protesters didn't start the violence?
Oh yeah, I saw that guy in the black.
Yeah, and he's smashing the windows.
I don't think that they all
no, but check it out. So
they do start shit.
Yeah.
They I guess I don't know how legit it is, but supposedly one of the guys is a cop.
Yeah, no, they do that.
They're saying the one in the black is a cop.
Yeah.
But if you look, there was a video that came out right after that. So it's that guy, the guy in the black breaking the windows, and then that guy.
Well, what if the cops that are rioting are the good cops, they're protesting their own police department?
But this guy is making all the
because they don't have any power. This is the only way they have power.
Well, yeah, that's what they do. Well, that's what they do. For peaceful protests, they send cops in to pretend to be protesters, and they start violence. And then the cops, once they start the violence, then now cops have the authority
to go in. Yeah,
it's like the oldest trick in the book for protests.
Right.
But in that video, you see that guy with the orange
what about
and the pink shirt.
What about homegirl in the fucking rascal scooter wheelchair?
Go with the knife?
Fucking stabbing people.
Holy shit! Man.
What?
And then she starts playing the victim. She was stabbing black people.
Yeah, because she's parked out in front of a Target and the scooters, and she's stabbing people.
Yeah, stabbing black people. Specifically black people. But
yeah.
she's saying that she was there.
It's terrible, but it's also hilarious.
And then like they started fighting her like while she's in the chair. They're all fighting her, and then the guy gets a fucking fire extinguisher and just blasts her in the face with the fire extinguisher. And then like later she's like all like disoriented like in the parking lot. And someone's filming her, and they're like, "What happened?" They're like, "They attacked me."
Yeah,
like she's playing the victim and shit. And then they show like another video of her like walking around and shit, like getting in somebody's face, like walking like in somebody's face, and then walking back to her scooter.
Did you see the woman? Did you see the guy standing in the middle of the street throwing rocks through people's windows?
No, I wasn't.
I don't know where it was. It might have been Florida or something. But it's like, you know, like there's like a, you know, like some places they have like a where like a bed of grass or whatever. There'd be like just a bunch of rocks.
Yeah.
Like pebbles, like this
for
big.
For whatever reason, yeah.
He just go
like,
over
like
to the
over there?
or like in an island, or like that. And he just go over to the thing. He'll just stand in the middle and wait for somebody to cross. Like it'd be a car. So like all the cars are like stopped. They like don't want to hit this guy. And then they're just once they start going, once they start passing, throws through the fucking window. Eventually, he fucking tries to do it at a bus, but buses have like shatterproof glass on them, and then the bus driver like fucking bounces. He fucking gets out the thing and just fucking runs. And he tries to get on. He tries to hijack the bus. He can't, and he starts to run out. And he gets out, and then everybody on the bus comes out and jumps the guy.
It's fucking hilarious. The bus driver got out and ran like GTA. Like when he kicked the car.
Yes.
He consulted the training manual. What do you do when somebody throws
Get out and chase him down.
Get out and run. Just flee as far away as possible.
Damn, I'm trying to find this other video. But so with the dude that was breaking the windows, and then they remember that guy in the pink shirt with the pizza box that's saying, "You're a cop, get the."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's another video of them, and they're walking, and they're just bullshitting like afterwards. Yeah. So I don't know.
If we just probably talked them down.
It could be. But yeah, they're walking down the street and they're just bullshitting. Like, dude still has his joint.
Yeah, he was also smoking the joint. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. Yeah, but now he's still got the pizza box in the joint, but he's holding the pizza box sideways now, and he's just got the joint. And it's just...
That's fucking hilarious.
Was there pizza in the pizza box?
It was probably a laptop.
Right? It was a laptop.
No, no, they were both cops, and it was like a GPS. Like that's how the cops. Well, no, because
that's his laptop case.
Maybe that guy wasn't a cop though. Like,
no, they could. The thing is, I think they both might have been cops because the way that guy wasn't letting go of the pizza box, and the other guy with the umbrella. It's like that's how they know. Okay, there's the umbrella. Okay, and there's the pizza box. They're watching him in the crowd.
I forgot what there's also. What is it? Oh, that there's the wristbands. Like people have wristbands, like as if they're like at a club, you know, the like colored wristbands.
Yeah.
They say the colored wristbands are a sign of like character or what are they called? Actor.
Yeah, they're like playing roles.
Yeah, they're.
I believe
fake,
that.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well,
that was on one of those conspiracy things. Where like, look at all these people. They have fucking like what club were they at? Why would they have that though?
Oh yeah.
Like it doesn't make sense.
Well, during the COVID protests, when like the people protesting to open up already, there was like the nurses and healthcare workers for, if like they started going up to some of them, like there was people like zooming in from, and they were all fake. They weren't dressed up. Like if you look at their thing, it literally said RN or nurse written in marker. They weren't real. They just went and bought some scrubs, and they were like, "We're healthcare workers."
Dr. Cheeks.
Dr. Cheeks.
Just making my rant.
I forgot about that. I'd like to stay in chat, but I'm a little behind. Oh god, I forgot about that.
I wonder if like these kind of events, like these chaotic events, like these riots, bring out like, like the serial shooters, the serial killers.
I mean,
these
it
people
does.
who are just like fucking crazy and want to cause destruction.
Yeah, just the people that
like,
the people that wish they could be the Joker and they just go out there and
Because there is those people. Man.
There are those people. I'm trying to find. There's another video. It's this massive black dude just standing in front of like he's standing in front of a store and like he just like people are trying to get in there and approach and he's just all he's doing is. And they're like, people are backing. He's not doing
it. Fucking Tyrone.
Yeah. He's just like pumping his chest out of it.
Anybody come in the store, I'm gonna fuck their wife. Long dick style.
I'm trying to find it, but it's fucking it's crazy as hell. Because the way he's just like pumping, like he just like
That's hilarious. Oh yeah, or there was one where they're all like posted with ARs in front of the store, just protecting the store.
Did you see the ones over the riots over here where they were breaking the police cars on the freeway?
Yeah, and the guy they broke the glass, and the guy jumped on the car, and he fell off, or he tried to jump off, and he just landed head first.
Yes. Yeah, and then people, you killed him. Like, he jumped on the fucking cop.
I know, right?
And then the one cop, there's another cop that stops him. He's gonna go help the dude.
I don't think he was gonna help him. He's probably gonna arrest him.
No, I think,
but then all of them came.
No, well,
I doubt he was gonna help him.
I don't know. It looked like he was, but yeah. Then they all just swarmed him, and he's like, "All right, I'm out."
And they fucking busted his back window.
Yeah. There's a video.
Cop cars don't have shatterproof fucking glass. What was up with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they would. Well, because they have to shoot through the glass.
Sometimes, yeah. You don't want bulletproof glass when you got to shoot out. There's a video of a cop. I don't know where he's from, but it's like it's a black officer. He's talking about like as an officer's perspective of what happened.
Is there glass that can protect from blunt force?
Well,
and not bullets.
Not bullets. I don't know.
It has like a plexiglass layer, but even that kind of like if you need to shoot out, then it severely limits your range, and it's technically just. I know that supposedly they were developing a glass. Well, at least this is back when I was in the army, so I don't know whatever happened to it. They were developing a glass that is bulletproof from one side, but you can shoot out from it, and not really have much velocity loss. But
that'd be sick.
They should just have those fucking future windows where like you can shoot through them and nobody can shoot through them. You.
Just like a laser grid, just it just incinerates any fucking.
Your bullets are safe to go through. Everyone else gets vaporized.
I'm trying to find this fucking video. I have the one of the cop, but I don't know what happened to the other one that I had.
Yeah, man, this year's so crazy.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at this is.
That's fucking
but
level 6 of Jumanji coming
look at
up
this
right
fucking
now.
picture though.
Wait, race riots?
But if this was a black dude doing that,
Oh, he's got. I know, right? Well, it's also because it's a gun. Like,
Oh, he's holding his gun. Yeah.
he's literally reaching for his weapon.
Yeah.
Like you can clearly see that's a gun. He's reaching for it, and the cop's just got his hand
Yeah,
out like,
he's like,
hey.
wait, don't.
And the
don't
cop
touch
doesn't
that.
even have his hand near his gun.
I don't know though. It's because cops are a lot more cautious when someone's armed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's possible. Like when you know they're armed, you're probably more like trying to diffuse the situation than you are.
That's a big thing they
defensive.
compare like.
Here's the cop. Like
how they compare the riots to or like how they were saying like the black people that were peacefully protesting, and then the people who like had guns, and they're protesting about their guns, and they're spraying the people who are peacefully protesting.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
that dude fucking.
Yeah, the dude he just got fucked.
That's hilarious. That shit made me laugh.
I think he
died. I think he's dead.
He might be shit.
I think he busted his skull. He's definitely not gonna be the same person after. What was I saying?
About how they were spraying the people, the non.
Yeah. There's a big thing, or there was like like the North Dakota pipe. What's it called? Oil pipe or oil fracking protest.
Yeah.
And then there was a thing in Arizona where they were trying to take this guy's land, I think, for the same reason. And the protesters there, they all came they all came with guns to this guy's land and like just hung out at his land with guns.
Yeah.
And the police couldn't fuck with them.
Yeah.
And then the ones in North Dakota, what happens with them? They get fucking tear gassed.
Yeah.
See, because you can't just if you do that to people with guns, they're gonna start shooting.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, and then we can't just open fire on people.
Yeah,
like
there's a lot. Like,
just because they have guns doesn't mean we could just start opening fire on them.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
yeah, exactly.
But it's still gonna there's still gonna be a lot of people that are gonna die. Like a lot of cops are gonna die.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's only gonna escalate the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't help.
This
That's
guy,
why you need guns, man.
He was trying to catfish, and he accidentally uploaded a picture of his face.
Nice. But it's like the first one.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah.
Actually, I know who he's trying to catfish.
Oh, do you?
He's like, God damn it, I jerked off to that girl. She told me she loved me. She wanted to have my babies.
So, June 4th.
PS5 event.
PS5 event. It looks like they're going to say everything.
And we got our tickets.
June 4th at 1 p.m. That's Pacific Standard Time.
All right. Do you think pre-orders will be out on that day?
I hope so.
I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna pre-order the show.
Has Xbox had an event like that?
Not yet. Not that I know of.
They haven't announced like Xbox exclusives, but I guess they did have that game thing.
Oh,
They've kind of sprinkled it, right?
Yeah, they haven't done anything like they haven't done like this is the Xbox.
They haven't done like an Xbox.
Now, do you think PlayStation's gonna blow their load, or do you think they're just gonna be like the PlayStation, just purely the console? That's it.
It depends. I mean, if they're gonna make pre-orders available to, on the 4th, then they're gonna blow their. They're gonna talk price. They're gonna talk launch titles. They're gonna talk everything. And based just on that little teaser video, I think that's what they're gonna do. Because that's kind of I think that's what they did the last time too.
They did say something about there have been rumors about games. The PlayStation exclusive lineup is gonna be announced soon.
Yeah.
So maybe either Monday or maybe like Monday they'll do the PS5 and like later in the week or maybe even the following week games. But
dude, this shit hit like this. I'm not even fully finished with it. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it hitting me? I think it's because I just got off the bike, so like I'm.
No, that's not true.
Stop giving excuses.
You're a lightweight.
I'm a lightweight. Yeah, one Smirnoff Ice got me. It's not even like a butt, but it's just like I just felt a little lightheaded. But yeah, I don't know. It just because all it says in this thing is, join us June 4th at 1 p.m. PDT to watch the future of. What's going on, people? It's Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks, amazing flavors. 0 sugar, 0 dyes, 0 crash, none of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com, REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you.
And we're back. What were we talking about?
I was reading off the thing from that PlayStation event. So I think they're gonna go all in on the console, and if you look at the controller, it's black now. It looks black anyway.
Somebody, I don't know. I think it's black, but somebody was like, "Oh no, it's just a shadowing."
Yeah, well, actually, no, because when you see the light come on the top of it, it kind of does look white as well. So I don't know. I think the white was just kind of to show it off. The controller. Because do you remember when the PS3 was announced, the boomerang controller? You remember that? The boomerang controller was silver.
Was it?
Did you ever see the boomerang? You've seen it though, right?
I think so.
The Batarang controller?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember being at that. That's the E3 the first E3 I ever went to. Was that one when they announced and they showed they had the Batarang controllers and everyone like you would see people looking at the PlayStation like and then they walk by the case with the controllers.
The controller like oh no.
Yeah. Like what? Because not only was it the weird shape, but it was like super long. It was like legit.
Wasn't that big?
Yeah, it was in person. It was that big.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that at E3.
So it was supposed to be. So was that supposed to be real? And they're like, "Oh no, we got to change it."
Yeah, I think that's what happened because it was like it's like playing with the banana.
And that's why the PS3 controller looks so similar to a PS2 controller.
Yeah,
it was universally hated.
Yeah, it really was.
The controller was beloved already.
Speaking of universally hated, because of the terrible reception to the games last month for PS Plus. Right now you get a free month of Crunchyroll Premium from PlayStation.
Oh, sick!
And this month's games have been announced, and we are getting Call of Duty World War II.
I heard about that.
And Battlefront 2. Yeah. Those are the 2 free games this month. I mean, those are...
Battlefront 2?
Yeah.
Oh, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, those are some pretty good games for free. I mean, Gabriel probably has both of them already. So.
I don't have Battlefront 2.
You don't have
I
Battlefront?
have World War 2. I have Battlefront 1. I don't remember ever getting Battlefront 2.
Was that the newest one?
The rumors initially were it was going to be...
we played the beta. We didn't play the actual game.
Oh, really? I thought you might.
I don't think I did.
The
I
rumors,
know I bought the first one for sure. Who knows? Fuck.
The rumors were supposed to be it was going to be Call of Duty World War II and Spider-Man. And they were like, no, there's no way they're giving away Spider-Man for free.
Yeah, the best game, one of the best
Best-selling games of all time, yeah.
It's like giving out a
But yeah, so, yeah, exactly. But so, yeah, no, Battlefront 2 and Call of
Sure,
Duty.
I'm surprised. Didn't they do Last of Us like a couple months
They did
ago?
the last... No, they did, yeah, the Last of Us Remastered, right? Yeah, they did.
Surprised they did that.
I can see after like a while. But God of War is not that old.
Yeah, what is it, 3 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah, not even. Is it 3 years? No.
I think so.
Oh.
I can see once the numbers like really drop off.
Yeah,
Did you even beat God of War?
Yeah, I did. I beat God of War. For the most part, I beat most of the games. It just takes me
You haven't beat like the last like 5 games that have come out.
You beat Control?
I beat Control. I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he beat Control.
Yeah, let's beat that. You haven't beat Death Stranding.
No.
You haven't beat Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like 3 other games before that.
I never. Well, I can tell you right. Okay, I never beat.
You beat Spider-Man?
I beat Spider-Man. Yes.
I haven't beat
Oh, you haven't beat Spider-Man.
I never beat. What's the one with the metal dinosaurs?
Horizon?
Dinosaurs.
Horizon. Yeah, I never beat Horizon.
Okay.
That one's what I mean.
And Kingdom Hearts.
Storyline wise, yeah, but just the fighting the dinosaurs is amazing. It's just so satisfying.
Yeah. In Kingdom Hearts, I haven't finished it either.
Yeah, you can
Because
play- you can
every
play
time
skip on Kingdom
every
Hearts.
time I go to play Kingdom Hearts, Jasmine wants to play it. So then it's like, and then like it's just like every time I sit down to play, like I got like all
What
these
about
things.
Red
Like,
Dead, motherfucker?
oh yeah, I never beat Red Dead either.
Yeah, see, some of the biggest games of the fucking generation.
Yeah, I know.
They still haven't beat it.
I still play them and I still enjoy them. I just
When's the last
Don't
time
get
you played Red Dead?
that one's been a while. It's been a while.
When's the last time you played on Kingdom Hearts?
Death Stranding.
Actually, I played that one a while.
When's the last time you played Death Stranding?
Death Stranding, I finally got past that part. Well, see, I finally got past the part that I kept turning it off because of that one fucking part, and then I finally got past
Just
that
gotta
part.
push through.
Yeah.
Which part?
Just gotta push through.
It's when I gotta go to the wind farms. Like this has a really far fucking not even the wind. Where's it at? It's like the first super far mission.
Where there's like a fucking forest and shit. Like,
Yeah, and then like I'm like going through at one point, and then
yeah, it's scary because that's like your.
Oh,
first-
you're not even at the second area?
no,
That's,
I'm not.
that's only your. That's like your first major
Yeah,
encounter.
but see
with
what kept
beaches.
happening is I kept getting caught by that fucking dolphin shark thing, that octopus shark, and then like I would die, and then I would go back, and then I'd get stuck by him again. And it's like so I fucking like I
Why don't
I
you
rage
just
quit.
sneak by the BTS without getting caught?
I forget why. I think it's because I was on the fucking trike and I didn't want to lose my trike.
You try to ride your trike through that forest?
Yeah, I tried to ride the trike to the north. Yeah,
No.
I know. Well, now I know, but I didn't want to
Okay,
give.
so one time and
I
then you
just-
gave up?
Oh, fuck, I gotta go through here without my trike? Fuck this game.
But no, I just and it's like because the thing was like every time I would sit down and play it, I have like I said I have all these things going on where it's like
you gotta get used to the fact that the majority of that game you're gonna be on foot.
oh I know, but no, it was just because like I said I have so many like
Especially for the main missions. Like,
the second
most of
I
time
sit
you're
down
gonna be
I
on
got
foot.
Jasmine I got everything going on.
It's
and
like once you clear an area and then maybe
That's when you'll use your bike a lot.
once you go through it, then maybe you're like, okay, I know how to get through here.
But yeah, so. But that's why, like lately, if you notice, I've just been in Call of Duty. So like, okay, I got time for like 1 or 2 quick games. So let me just jump on and get off, and then
Right.
like that's all. Like lately, like today, I just got off a 16-hour shift this morning. I went in at 4:30.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so I was just like, fuck,
Too many hours.
too many hours. Anyways, so what else?
Why are you working so long hours? Is it Corona?
No. This week was just a cluster. So someone went on vacation. Someone else had some family issue. Someone else had another job issue. And it's like Well, there's only 2 fucking supervisors to work. You guys want to hear about Guy Fieri's bacon wrapped shrimp? That'll make you jizz your pants. It's so good.
Is that what the article says?
Yes. No.
Was it an ad?
It was just one of my articles. Call of Duty Warzone to cave in to fans' demand in new release. Oh, they're bringing back trios in Warzone. So, they took it away and it was just quads, duos, and solo.
They only took it away for a little bit.
Yeah, well,
they never took trios away.
Yeah, they took trios away.
When?
I think it was
Today?
I think it was for that little period. What did they have? What did they have?
They had the blood. Remember, even solos was where you would just respawn.
Yeah, that was months ago though.
It was last week.
It was only for
It was last week or something like that.
No, it was a while ago.
Well, that was an old article. Shit.
Yeah, but it's been like that for weeks though, and not like it's been quads, trios, and solos for the longest.
Yeah.
They just added duos in today.
Duos, big.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. That's what they're adding is duos.
Oh, duos. Okay.
yeah.
Now you're making some sense.
Yeah. Oh well, I had a story. It was Sony has a PS5 event planned for next week, but then I got the email saying, "Hey, we have a
PS5 event.
PS5 event
Monday."
So yeah, Xbox Series X pre-order page is live, so you can already pre-order. So I think that's why Sony is going like.
Interesting. Yeah. So now all right, we gotta get in.
Yeah.
We gotta get in here. We gotta get in there.
So let me see if it shows the actual price on the Xbox Series X.
Did they already put a price up?
No, they haven't.
But how can you pre-order without a...
It doesn't. It just says coming soon. So the page is live, but the pre-orders aren't yet.
Interesting.
So, but that's more than likely why Xbox is like, or PlayStation's like, okay,
We gotta get ready.
well, fuck.
Who do you think's gonna shoot first, though?
I think PlayStation.
I think so.
Because PlayStation has said they don't want to play price chicken with Xbox, and I think now, especially now that they've announced the event, like usually when PlayStation, like when they go full with the events, they're like, all right, this is it, face, neck, and chest.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm hoping to hear some awesome news. I'm gonna bring an extra pair of pants just in case.
Yeah.
Because I'm expecting loads. Every time something new gets announced,
It's a continuous.
continuous orgasmic bliss. And then with the Xbox Series X thing, it's the most powerful Xbox ever, re-engineered inside and out, designed for speed and performance. True 4K, 120 FPS, 1 terabyte custom SSD.
What are you reading? Is this the shit that's been?
This is on the Xbox Live pre-order page.
Oh, they're already out for pre-order?
Well, it says coming soon, but the page itself is live.
They have like the website up.
Yeah.
Like it's ready to go as soon as they see the price.
Nigga, I just said that. Like,
No, I'm saying, what are you reading?
oh, it's just on the page itself.
Like,
Yeah.
the
A split
hardware
motherboard. Yeah,
specs.
it's just all the I like that they're emphasizing about the overheating issues, like new fans, new heat sinks, a specially designed heat sink
But what about
chassis,
the red ring of death?
vapor chambers.
There's no rings.
There's
No
no
have
rings.
lines.
It's now the red line of death.
Well, the red ring of death was because of overheating,
Yeah, no.
and then the remember they had the Xbox. What's
That's what we're saying. We're saying the solution isn't a solution to overheating.
Oh yeah,
The solution is it's no longer a ring.
it's a line.
line.
Yeah. What was the one they had? What was Project Scorpio? What Xbox? This is the Series X, right? The new one coming out.
Scorpio was X Series.
No, what's this one called? What's the new one coming out?
X Series X.
There was Scorpio.
It's a stupid name. Scorpio was the whatever the code name.
Yeah, no, but when did it become?
X Series X.
What?
I thought what's their next Xbox called?
This new Xbox is literally called Xbox
Series.
X Series X.
Okay, that's all. Okay.
It's not a code name.
No,
Xbox X
Scorpio is a code name.
Scorpio was their Pro of the Xbox One.
Was it?
Yes. And it became something, I forget what it's called now.
No, I thought Scorpio was the new one.
No, Scorpio was the series, the Xbox Pro. For lack of a better, I can't know what it's called right now.
Oh, well, that was just like Xbox something.
I'm going to look it up now.
I don't think so.
Xbox One X.
So it's called the Xbox X series?
Oh, yeah, Xbox One X. Yeah, you're right. That's what it's called. That's what their Pro is the One X. And then they had a Scorpio edition that what they did was to prevent it from overheating, they just like soaked it in fucking the heatsink gel or the lubricant, and what that did was made it overheat more.
They soaked it? Who soaked it?
Like when they were manufacturing it. Like, so the motherboard is covered in the fucking that gel they put on the heatsink to keep it cool.
But it's supposed to be like an insulation to keep it cooler.
Yeah.
Well, why would they do that?
Because they're fucking retarded.
Because they thought it would keep it cooler, but then once it starts getting hot, it starts holding the heat.
Yeah, but no, but wouldn't they have tested that out? Like, how does that
I
get
don't know.
out at like?
I don't know, but that specific model, the Xbox Series, the Xbox One X, Project Scorpio Edition, was that was like the biggest complaint. It would overheat almost instantly. Then it turns out, people were going in and opening their Xboxes and like, look, the thing is just slathered in fucking.
There was
lube.
actual like lube in there.
Yeah, it's the heatsink lube. I forget what it's called.
They actually just packed it like with gel.
Well, it's not packed, but it's more than necessary. It's causing it to overheat.
It's lathered.
But is it like does the gel harden?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like
slathered?
insulation.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, that's what I'm
insulation.
saying,
But no, because it's when you put it on, you're slathering it in that fucking shit.
Have you seen like those water cooled fucking computers?
Yes, those are fucking badass. So there was rumors that the PlayStation was gonna do that. It was gonna be water cooled.
PlayStation 9 is gonna be water cooled. Remember?
Yes. Oh yeah. No, the PlayStation 9 is gonna be the orb, and it just sends those.
It's water.
It's
Is it like a water orb? So it's like a
Yeah.
liquid orb.
It just has like a pipe of water just fucking flowing through
it
constantly.
every time a new.
It also doubles as an AC unit.
What's it called? Swamp cooler.
Every time a new PlayStation comes out, I think of the Gweedster, aka McFlurry, because it was when the PS2 came out. The PS2 commercials were for the PS9, and the PS9 was just a silver orb that you held in your hand, and it just like these things flew out of it and went into your brain, and that's how you like in the commercial the guy was holding the orb, and then like these things flew out of it and went to his head, and like the screens popped up in front of his eyes, and he was just like experiencing everything.
It was great marketing.
It was. It really was. And
the PS2 did feel like really special.
It did, yeah.
From the PS1, like this thing is a marvel of technology.
Yeah, well, because the PS2 could play DVDs and the PS1 couldn't.
And like it was just a big step up too. Like,
Yeah.
a huge step up.
But I remember the Gweedster because we were watching that commercial together when they announced it, and the first words out of his mouth were, "I can't wait to watch my porn on that." Do you remember? I still remember PlayStation's old their old catchphrase for the commercials. Because remember now it's always all PlayStation and then like whatever. Mm-hmm. But it was before it was "You are not ready," and everything it was like "You are not," and then it had literally just a red E.
Oh right.
Yeah, it was like "You are not ready." You don't remember that? But that's why everything. If you remember PlayStation Underground, all the stuff, it was all red.
Do they sell shirts like that? Because that'd be fire.
I think they did actually have the.
You're not ready.
PlayStation has some dope marketing back in those days.
They still have good marketing.
Yeah, they do.
But like in the PS2, PS1 era, like it was just groundbreaking though. Like nobody else is doing what they were doing.
I think it's PS1.
Yeah, demonetized stuff. Enos.
Yes, you are not ready. Those were the old
PS1 controller is so good.
So is that readiness? Is this supposed to say readiness?
I don't know. No, I think it was just you were not ready.
But it had a ready in parentheses and then NOS.
Yeah, I don't know.
Readiness.
Readiness? I don't know. Oh, Xbox has announced this is on their official website.
Yeah.
The Xbox Series X is the most powerful and compatible next-gen console with thousands of games at launch. So they're going to be compatible to every Xbox game.
Every
Xbox game.
Damn.
Or thousands. From going back to Xbox initial.
But nobody has those games.
And the peripherals. So you can break out your old Guitar Hero guitar and play Guitar Hero.
How do you do that? If it doesn't have a port?
Well, it's USB.
Was that USB as well?
That was USB, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's going to be compatible to all that
Very
shit.
nice.
So you're going to be able to, yeah.
I mean, that's good. But,
12
they don't have,
teraflops.
but too bad they don't have any good exclusives.
Any good exclusive, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
What a waste. No,
I mean, that's dope.
But like, nobody has discs anymore. Like, I don't think that many people have.
I still have. I think I don't have my PS1 games.
There's very few people that have those games.
I still have all my PS2 and
from
PS3
PS1,
games.
or from like Xbox, probably Xbox 2. They probably like got rid of them.
Yeah.
Like most people, and then you have to re-download them.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have all my PS2 and PS3 games. I don't have. I have Metal Gear Solid. I have GTA.
All those games you would want to re-download, they're on the PlayStation anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I could just re-download them.
Yeah.
On the PlayStation.
I still have my original Final Fantasy.
Where if PlayStation had backwards compatibility, their library of exclusives, like
Library.
fucking
Library.
There was one thing last
their
week. It was
fucking library expands massively. Like if they, like their exclusive library.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Because you have all those PS1.
Yeah. There's so many exclusives.
Gex.
Gex wasn't exclusive. It was on Saturn.
Yeah, but is there a Saturn around now?
I mean,
No.
I can get one. I want one. I was thinking of buying
But you
about
can play
buying
it
one.
on your PS5. A Gex.
I still.
What was that one game on Sega Saturn where it was like you're like a fly and he was like an action star?
I don't remember that.
And you had to go through like he was like a movie star, and you would play through the movies.
Oh, no, it wasn't a fly.
It was like a bug.
Yeah, it was like a bug or something, or like a lizard.
No, that's different. Isn't that Gex?
I think Gex was a spy, right?
Yeah, but I think he was an actor.
I mean,
Yeah, but he was acting as a spy. But the other one was the same. I think I think they might have stole Gex from this one, and that was on Sega Saturn. The fly one.
let me see. Bug.
Bugged?
That's what it was. It was just called Bug.
Just
We
Bugged?
had this one right here. We had that game.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the game.
Yeah, you're right. And he was an actor, and you would go through different, and it was like it had like classic movies and stuff. Yeah.
What'd you search to find that so fast? Though?
Literally, I just searched acting insect Sega Saturn. I forgot about that fucking game. Do you remember Three Dirty Dwarfs?
Yeah, we always talk about
You guys
Yeah.
always fucking mention that shit.
That game was so good. That game was like the best game. Ooh, Clockwork
Gex
Knight.
was great.
Remember Clockwork Knight? And Nights into Dreams. That was a really good one too.
Oh, let me see it. I think I do remember that.
With Clockwork Knight?
Yeah, let me see a picture. He's like silver armor, but he's got like a red. Oh no. Oh, that one was good.
That was it was like a crazy weird platformer. That was so good. The Saturn had weird games, but they were good. Nights into Dreams. I used to love that. That was on the PlayStation now as well, though. Nights, where you were that purple guy, you would fly around and go through the coins.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
That was a dope game. That's one of those ones I recommend. I always recommend to people. Like if you never got a chance to check it out, like that's one of those. It was just so weird because what the game was is like you were a kid, and you would fall asleep and you'd become this character and you would just fly around these weird worlds and like you would fight like a nightmare at the end. Saturn had some amazing games. Let's take a quick break.
Yeah, they say Saturn was like.
Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
We're back. Is that to you? I'm ready.
And we're back. But yeah, Saturn has some amazing fucking games. And I think
Saturn's like the indie rock and underground hip hop of gaming. Like,
yeah,
they just like the games were just like seemed like they were just made by passionate people who
it was just like
did it for the love of
just for the love of gaming. Yeah. Do you remember Grid Runner?
Huh? Yeah, Grid Runner was badass. What was it?
Battle Arena Toshinden. I
remember
forgot about that
one?
game.
I don't know. I think it was for PlayStation though. Where it was like it was multiplayers, and you were in like a room, and then you could like flip the room. You could run on the walls and then like flip the room.
No, that was no, that was on Saturn.
Was it Saturn?
I think it was, and like it was like a game show kind of thing, wasn't it?
I think so, but it was like competing, like whoever the last one, or you had to get these little orbs, and they were like in dangerous areas.
Yeah, it was almost like Mario Party.
No, but it was like brutal.
Yeah, it was like a violent Mario Party. But or remember Smash TV? You won't remember Smash TV.
I don't remember any of these games you're talking about, but
these are for gaming.
Yeah. Fuck, what was that game called? That was because Grid Runner was the one where you're just on those lines catching those flags. What was that one called? And it was blue, red, yellow, green.
Yeah. Yeah, and you had to get the orbs or whatever.
Yeah, and it was.
There's there's spikes right here moving up and down to get to the orb. And it was like hard. It was like so hard. It was like a very hard platformer.
Yeah.
But competitive platform.
Yeah, I wouldn't say platform because it was 3D, but it was. Yeah, you're right. That game was fucking nuts. I didn't know Symphony of the Night was on fucking Saturn. Shit, what was that game called? Christmas Nights. I remember we had that one too. It's gonna bug me. Or what was the other one? Remember that was that one you were like a crusader. You would go to
a space one. Right?
It was a space one. You would just go in and just brutalize people, and just blood would splatter everywhere.
It was kind of like Doom in space.
Yeah, but it was like top down.
Top down, yeah. It was fun.
It was like
a little RPG-ish too, right?
Yeah. It was just one of those.
I don't remember the storyline what it was about.
No, I don't remember.
I just remember it being very fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just. I remember being
like
in space, and you look like a Templar Knight, but you were in space.
That? I wonder if Isaac was based on that.
It could be. It could be.
A lot like that.
It does. Yeah, now that I think about it, but it was just it was like Templar armor, but it was like space armor.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's on this list. Crusader. Oh, remember Daytona USA, and we would do the code so you can get a horse. Do you remember that?
What? Daytona? Oh yeah.
Daytona USA. Like so, it's like a NASCAR game, but like there was a code and you can have a horse. So you would be a horse riding through.
Just racing against cars.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
That was fun. We used to play that a lot.
No, you know what, Crusader? He was a Mandalorian ripoff.
Yeah.
We're remembering him differently.
No, I remembered it just like that.
That was a dope game.
I mean,
though.
that is Templar armor, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
it's got the cross and it's got, yeah.
I mean, the fucking Star Wars didn't get their shit from They're not that original. It's like Knights.
Yeah, true.
It's Knights in space. They got that shit.
No, I mean, yeah, it is, yeah.
Mandalorians are Templars, bro.
Yeah, you fucking blow my mind.
Yeah, there was.
That's why they don't have sex.
So they celibate.
Yeah. They're not though. They have to fuck with their mask on though.
I don't know. I
There's
don't know
no-
the inner workings of the Mandalorian culture, right?
But their dickhead has a little helmet on it too. It's a matching helmet.
It's a permanent condom.
This is the way.
The only way.
That's gonna be the name of the episode. This is the way.
No.
No, okay.
We've already had 2 episodes saying this is the way.
Did we? We probably did.
Probably.
I wouldn't doubt it. Damn, it's gonna bug me trying to remember what the name of that game is though.
You're never gonna remember.
I know. Well, I have a list of all the Saturday
Yeah,
games.
but it was like one of those like games that nobody plays.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, but that was such a good game. We had the Horde. Remember that one?
Yeah, that was cool.
Holy shit! I forgot
you
about the
gotta
Horde.
build your city and survive from the Horde.
Yeah, it was like those little like red. Yeah. That shit was nuts. It was like it kind of reminds me of what's it called? What's that one?
Games like that, huh?
No, but like the way the game
What are they
design was when you're that guy and you're a boss and you have those little minions and you send out.
Overlord.
Yes.
Oh, I love that game.
That's a good game.
They need to do another Overlord. You never played Overlord, Gabriel?
No.
You don't remember? That one's the newer one.
Yeah.
It's because I think the first one was an Xbox exclusive, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
I think for a while it wasn't.
Or it might have been. Yeah, I do remember it on.
And then I played number 2. Number 1 was better.
Did it come out?
I think, if I recall.
I think it was PS3.
And it was called Overlord?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was fun.
It might have been an Xbox exclusive then, maybe. Because I remember playing it, but I think I had it on Xbox.
I did get a PS3 at the later end though,
That's who they should
and like
have.
all
on,
I played was Call of Duty.
That's who they should have on Mortal Kombat.
Overlord, and he just sends out. He doesn't actually. He's like the Pokemon trainer in Smash Brothers. He doesn't actually fight. He just sends
He
fucking
sends all this shit out.
minions at you.
Yeah, because it's like Pikmin.
Yeah, but like you have like gremlins and goblins, and like you walk around like you just like
You could fight too, but
you had a sword and shit. And you're like this big. You looked like kind of like Sauron, like with the armor and everything.
Yeah.
And you would just walk around but you were like super
You
slow.
got
And you just,
mission,
you would just like hack and shit with a big ass sword. But yeah, you would send your minions out.
and then you would make your castle,
Yeah.
and then you would you could there was different types of minions, and like if you gather them and sacrifice them, you could make like a specific weapon, specific endowments. That was fun.
Endowments.
Yeah.
Like there was like explosive one. Yeah, that was a good game too. There was a lot of good games back in the day.
When did that one? That was PS3.
I want to let me see. I'll look it up.
I think it was like came out in late in the generation of 2 to 3, or from Xbox One to Xbox 2 or whatever.
I know there was
Like
an
it was
Overlord
like
movie.
late, and then the second one came out I think on PS3.
Came out in 2007. It was
That was the first one?
PS3. Yeah, 2007 PS3.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
See. I didn't get a PS3
Is that when
till
PS3 came out, too?
2011, I don't think.
PS3 came out 2006
Huh.
or 2007.
That's a good question. It came out in 2006.
Okay, so
So yeah, it was.
you can drink it now.
I was going to. Plus I'm driving.
He was sniffing glue in the parking lot on the way
And
over.
when did number 2 come out? They only made 2, right? They didn't make
No, there's actually a couple spin-offs now too.
really.
Yeah.
Really? I've never heard.
You don't say.
There's Overlord 2, and then Overlord Fellowship of Evil, where you have actually like other people.
So
like
then
that.
you're multiple overlords?
What's the evil Justice League?
And there's Overlord minions. The Legion of Doom.
The Legion of Doom. So you're the Legion of Doom.
Yeah, and then there's Overlord Dark Legend. So Overlord Raising
When did
Hell,
those come out?
Overlord 2,
When's the latest one? When's the latest one that came?
2009.
Oh,
So
so
after
it's-
Overlord 2, then there was Overlord Legion,
But I think are some of these handhelds? I think a lot of these are handhelds.
They might have been. Let's see.
I think some of these
these are DS. This one is a Wii game.
Yeah, those are all handhelds.
Really, Nintendo.
Those don't count as games.
Yeah, I had a Wii until I got the PS3 in like 2011.
But Overlord Fellowship of Evil is PS4.
I had a Wii until I got the PS3.
This one's 2015. Overlord Fellowship of Evil, 2015. It's Xbox One, PS4, and Windows.
I'm gonna download it now.
Right? I'm gonna look it up on the place. Overlord Fellowship of Evil. I'm gonna look it up on the network right now.
When did it come out?
2015. So it's been a while, but
so that's PS4.
And it's been a while.
Oh, speaking of PS4 games, the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's not gonna play like
good.
Origins or Odyssey.
Good.
They're getting rid of the loot system. They're gonna change it completely up.
Good.
It's gonna be a completely unique original game.
They're only talking about the loot system, though.
God damn it.
You're still gonna get killed by an eagle.
Yeah.
By a vulture.
A vulture, whatever.
Even worse. I wasn't even starving and I got killed by a vulture. Remember on Conan when fucking Arnold's like isn't he like tied to a tree?
Yeah, he's crucified. And then the vulture comes.
Was he crucified or tied to a tree?
He was tied, but
yeah, and then fucking the vulture comes and like
and he just like,
and then like the vulture came to like try to bite him and he was like and he just like bit him in the neck.
Yeah, that's how he survives. He drinks the blood.
Yeah. That was great. That was great.
Yes, that's a great scene.
What is she eating?
A plant. She does that. Arnold, I remember reading his book. He talks about that. He talks about that scene. Have you seen his fucking YouTube videos?
No.
I don't like.
They're probably cringy as fuck.
No, they're awesome.
Oh, really?
They're fucking amazing. Like one of them, he's just doing.
Which means they're cringy as fuck.
He's doing donkey kicks, like the machine right here. So he's got all the weight. And he's doing donkey kicks in the fucking machine, and a fucking donkey just walks by and he looks at the camera and goes, "I'm doing donkey kicks with a donkey."
Why does he like do videos of him blowing shit up in his backyard?
He I don't know. He hasn't done any of those in a while.
With his tank.
With his tank, yeah, he was doing those for a while.
Two cool tank tricks.
But yeah, just the way
Where's
it
his
was like
fucking cool tank tricks at on Instagram, man.
Because of COVID-19, bro.
yeah.
You know what was
He
that?
can't get cool shit to blow up to
Yeah, they want to deliver shit to his house to blow shit up.
That doesn't sound.
He's just gonna be blowing up
That doesn't
shrapnel.
sound plausible.
Nobody wants to see an already blown up car get blown up again.
He's social distancing in his tank.
Henry
He drives
Cavill.
everywhere in his
Quarantine
tank.
in his tank.
Henry Cavill is coming back as Superman. Cavill. How do you say it?
Cavill.
That's what I thought, right? What did I say?
You said Cavill.
He said Cavill. Okay.
You know what would be great if they like had some new supervillain who just like completely killed Superman.
And Batman.
Superman's died already a couple times.
And Green Lantern.
$7.
And Wonder Woman.
But not Green Arrow.
Why?
For some reason, Green Arrow lives.
Green Arrow's awesome. That's why.
Somehow, this person is able to kill every Titan motherfucking person in the DC universe.
He's got arrows.
But not the Green Arrow. The Hawkeye of the DC universe.
No, Green Arrow is way better than Hawkeye.
He is.
He's just his personality is just way better. He's got that sweet mustache. Well, not in the live actions, but in the comics, he's got that sweet mustache. It curls up.
Well, in the live actions, he's just young. He's not there yet.
Yeah.
He hasn't grown yet.
And then fucking in the Dark Knight, the comic, he has one arm because Superman ripped off his arm.
Uh-huh.
How does he shoot with his feet?
He has like a robotic gun.
No, he doesn't. He actually no.
Have you seen that girl shoots with her feet?
Yeah. I forget
like
how he shoots now.
backwards, or like she's like folded back.
He probably has like a little hook.
Yeah, like she's on her, like she's doing like a scorpion, right?
Yeah.
And she has
Yeah.
she shoots with her feet. He doesn't do that.
Green Arrow has like a little hook on his arm, and it just like the bow and arrow is just always like there, and he just gets the other arm, and then he just like does this motion. With
I forgot how he does because he does shoot in that comic. He shoots Superman with like a arrow that puts kryptonite dust in his face.
Uh-huh.
And then him and Batman fight because Batman's got the fucking... Batman's about to die, but he's got this fucking suit on. They're fighting because Superman just got the kryptonite in his face. And then, like, Superman...
They're fighting because Superman got the kryptonite?
Well, no, because... so, in that series, Batman...
Is this Batman versus Superman comic?
No, well, this is what the fucking... That shitty movie was based on this comic.
Justice League, this new version of Justice League coming out that everyone's talking about. Zack Snyder.
Oh, it's so... The Justice League...
Snyder Cut. The legendary Snyder Cut.
Yeah, so... Zack Snyder has been very vocal about, like...
It's Batman versus Superman, right?
No, it's the Justice League.
Oh, it's
Justice League. It's like, that's not the movie I put out. The movie I filmed is better.
He quit, like, halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because his daughter died. And he was just, like, super depressed and couldn't do it.
Yeah. And I forget who finished it.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I can't remember now either. But yeah, but he's saying, like, the movie I would have made is way better.
Well, supposedly the Snyder Cut is like 4 hours long.
Yeah. So they're releasing it on HBO Max or whatever
next year.
Yeah.
Next year, maybe I'll give it a watch, but that's too long.
I might check it out, but
they should. Why not? They need to cut those. Like, that's too long.
Well, that's the whole point. That's the thing. Is like this movie is like that's why.
That was another thing. Like, he was making the movie so fucking long. The studio was probably like, "Dude, what are you doing?"
Yeah. Break it up into two parts.
Yeah, but I mean,
what's
but then
wrong with breaking it up into two parts.
That's what they did with Infinity War. And Endgame.
I mean, even like Irishman, like you could have did that a two-parter. Even though it just came straight to Netflix.
Yeah.
It would help to at least be like, all right,
take a break.
Here you can watch one, and then tomorrow you can watch two. You don't have to watch the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous ask.
Yeah.
To ask of somebody. I don't care how entertaining it is.
Well, okay. So just in that thing. So the comic I'm talking about, the Dark Knight Returns. They released it as a cartoon, and they split it up into two parts because it would have been super fucking long if they did.
A what?
The comic book. It's the comic, The Dark Knight Returns.
But like, people don't stay for like full football games.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. People don't have the attention
span. That's 3 hours, and that's not even 4 hours. That's 3 hours.
Dude, I don't know how people watch WrestleMania like without it being 2 nights. Get out of there, bad dog.
It's different. I think maybe I don't know. Well, because the main event. That's why.
Yeah, I guess.
Because you're waiting for the main.
You're waiting for the main event, yeah.
And people don't show up till fucking. A lot of people don't even show up till the main event.
Well, and a lot of times they have what they call the popcorn matches where you can take breaks
as like boxing and all that shit.
Yeah, you can kind of walk away from it and take
But
breaks.
you're in a stadium too is different from being outside.
Yeah, true.
It's less tiring for some reason.
Yeah. Speaking of
the
movies,
sun hitting on you is like tiring.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's energizing, but like it's tiring.
Yeah. They're making a Sony or not Sony? Is it Sony? No, Paramount is doing a Sonic the Hedgehog sequel. Apparently, the first. A lot of people are saying the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie is really good. I haven't seen it yet, but a lot of people say it's really good.
I'm not against not seeing it.
Yeah, me neither.
I wasn't hating on it.
Yeah, especially they took the time to go and redo the character model.
Yeah, and
but are they going to bring back the same studio?
Maybe honestly because Jim Carrey.
Because they fired everybody who did it.
Did they really? I didn't know that.
They fired all the people who
Jim Carrey. They fired Jim Carrey.
No, all the
animation,
the animators who.
Well, it's probably the originals who first was going to be like, oh, let's go ahead and change an iconic character.
Yeah.
Let's change his whole look.
But so they're already saying a sequel's in the works. But
that's like if they made a Kirby movie and they're like, no, we're going to make him more round, more taller.
Yeah, he's going to be taller, more flesh colored.
And he's going to have legs.
He's going to look more humanoid.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna
Nobody wants to see a
He's
fat
going to be
ball.
way less spherical. Right?
More of an oval.
Yeah, more a long oval.
What is this sucking? Let's get rid of the
ellipses.
The ellipses.
He bites now.
Yeah, he bites now. That's going to be the name of the episode.
Kirby Bites.
Oh, shit. Kirby Bites. There you go. I think on that note, let's go and wrap it up.
You done? You really good?
I got nothing else. Unless you guys got anything.
We have all sorts of stuff.
What do you got? I don't want to get political and crazy.
What? Just
Sorry,
because
okay.
I have something, it has to be political and crazy.
Yes.
You have been on a political tear lately.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you. I got this. Trump announces executive order against social media
I'm
companies.
not even political. What are you talking about?
Have you heard about this shit?
What?
So Twitter, they added like the
what's
whole
going on?
fact checking, and
They've
Facebook
had
does it
that
too.
for a while.
Yeah, but so
Not because of Trump.
But no, I know. But now Trump keeps getting caught up on the fucking like he'll tweet something and like they fact check like that is false. This is not true.
See, but technically, it is. Just kidding. the way he worded it. No, I don't know.
But yeah, so he got caught up in some fact checking a couple times. So now he's signing an executive order against
fact checking.
Against social media fact checking.
But who?
Because that's his big thing. It's like
no, but how? But like a lot of people. Look at that.
Yeah, no, I saw. That's
a
what
lot
caught
of
my
people
attention.
were up on Snopes' day.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Snopes knows. Like, oh no,
Snopes, yeah.
Oh, I Snoped it, and it was like Snopes was like fucking 2 people.
Yeah.
It was like 2 people running the whole fucking thing. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, Snopes is fairly accurate, but there's a lot of times
they're not even that accurate.
For the most part, they are.
Well, because most things
But
most things they don't even have it on there.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. That's the thing. Is like they're very like, oh shit. Well,
it's like obvious shit they have on there.
Yeah.
And then but some of the shit that like they'll say is facts. It's like it's more opinion.
Yeah.
It's like this is what's accepted as fact.
Yeah, and a lot of times they just do memes now too. Like I remember like there was.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people were up on Snopes' dick, like, oh no, I Snopes it. That's fake. That's a fake story.
Yeah. No, because I saw something on Twitter.
Why? Because these 2 fucks said so?
Yeah. No, I saw something on Twitter.
That you don't even know? Why do you trust these 2 people against somebody that you do know?
Yeah, exactly. But on Twitter, I remember like, seeing the whole fact checking thing. Like this was like it was something about COVID, and it was like someone tweeted something about COVID.
Just the word. I mean,
and it's like this is false. Like it was like someone like it was like so it's their tweet, and underneath that it's like you know how like it has like the heart, the reply or retweet whatever,
yeah.
And underneath that it said like this is false information. Like this is our it's like I forget how it's worded, but it's like it's coded in the thing.
Yeah, but
like,
what is it like?
And then you would click on it, and it would bring you to an article about whatever the.
Yeah, but what are they basing what are they basing their facts on? Too like.
Yeah, well, I mean,
the word facts is a weird word.
No.
Like, what is facts?
A
facts is like things as simple like one is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Like those are facts.
See, I knew we should have ended the show.
Those are the only facts. But like as far as a news media telling you what actually happened.
Well, so
that's what I'm saying. So but who are like let's say these events happened, right?
Yeah.
These let's say let's say me and you got into a fight.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, but it was because because you stole from me.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're just like, Michael beat up Peter for no reason.
That's false news right there.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what the news does.
Yeah.
And then is that who's Facebook basing their are they actually going in and being like, okay, what actually happened here? Or are they basing it on the official story?
Yeah. Okay.
That the news put out.
Yeah.
Because the news does that all the time.
Well,
like, there's how many events that you've known that you actually grew up again and like. Or that you actually seen for yourself.
Yeah.
Like or you heard from the people who were there, saw what happened, the crime that took place, and then you saw it on the news and how different it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
Like
But so what they've been doing when it comes to Twitter and Facebook, the social media, the fact checking is based on for the example that I saw, it was like people are lying about the number of deaths reported in a certain area.
Uh-huh.
And so then it was like, no, this is false, because they were saying, it was like specific numbers, and so then they said this is false. And when you clicked on it, it actually showed you an article like these are it took you to the CDC. And it showed you the official numbers.
It was about Corona.
Yeah, it was about Corona.
Yeah, but Corona.
But still,
Corona thing is.
But I mean, it took you to the CDC. Like
the Corona thing is how it's fucking 6 months old or whatever.
Yeah.
And like nobody knows what how many times has the official story changed already?
Yeah.
Like, and there's facts about something that's 6 months old. How are you gonna say that something's false?
Well, no, I mean the numbers.
6 months. I know that.
There's numbers.
Yes,
that's numbers.
but these numbers are based on what?
The numbers.
Based on what?
3 people died. These guys died of corona. 3 people have died of coronavirus.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They're not. But you don't know those 3 people died of corona.
Yeah.
They just happen to die in this time of corona.
Yeah, exactly.
And the hospitals happen to be getting paid for everyone who dies of corona.
It's not like here's $1, here's $2. You have $2. You know.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I get. Yeah. It's still based on reporting, and there could be false information in the reporting and stuff like that. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
What's facts?
I forgot. I was gonna say something about the Tiger King thing. I can't remember what now. Oh, I was listening to an old episode. I was listening to the old episode where we talked about Nicolas Cage being
Tiger King
cast as Tiger King.
Mm-hmm.
Because like,
not true. Facebook found that.
Yeah, it's false. Yeah. No, because I was watching it and I was thinking because I was watching. Jasmine has never seen National Treasure, and so are
they making a new one?
I think they are. They made like 50 of those movies.
No, there's
like 4 of them, I think. 3 or 4, yeah. But I was watching that, and like,
those are good movies.
As I was watching it, I'm thinking of Nicolas Cage as Tiger King, and all I can think is, I'm more of a tiger protector. Just that I'm more of a treasure protector. Because remember they call him a treasure hunter? He's like, I'm more of a treasure protector.
He's wannabe Nathan Drake.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's weird how like lighthearted Nathan Drake is, and that fool just like snaps people's necks and like
yeah, right?
kills people.
Yeah, if you think about it, because he's like
will do like a bank heist or like a museum.
He's not
heist.
jaded at all. He's just
and he's like super
so
jovial and like very quippy and like very like
not
like
overconfident.
and then
self-degrading.
Yeah, exactly.
No form of PTSD.
Yeah, exactly. Like perfectly balanced individual. But like he just sneaks up on people and he'll snap their neck in a moment's notice if they're in his way. This was fucking funny.
To find a treasure.
It's brutal.
That note, let's go and wrap this up. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Tweeters at RealPressStart. On Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Go ahead and check out Rep Sports, REPP Sports.com/ oh, wait, no. And use coupon code TRPS. Get 15% off your order. You support the show. You get some awesome supplements, awesome energy drinks. Let's raise energy. And on that note, game over. No more quiz.